Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am here today to talk about this new and groundbreaking physics theory called the M-theory. But in order to understand its basics and principles, first we must look back and learn a little bit about string theory, a previous theory on which M-theory is based on. String theory itself was used to glue together other two major theories, which are quantum mechanics, that explains the nature and behavior of matter and energy on atomic and subatomic levels, and general theory of relativity or general relativity that describes gravity as a geometric property of space and time. But before the idea of the string theory even appeared, physicists were struggling to solve one of the biggest problems in modern physics, quantum gravity. This theory was essential to glue together quantum mechanics with general relativity, but it was nearly impossible to combine each other's rules and principles. So, one day, physicists came up with a solution that was in a form of one-dimensional objects called strings, which could be either open or closed. These had different characteristics, such as mass, charge, and others, which were determined by its vibrational state. One day, physicists discovered that one particle with a specific vibrational state, called graviton, would be the key to solve the quantum gravity problem as it described the behavior of gravity on atomic level. And so, by that, string theory was able to confine all fundamental interactions and gravity into one big piece, and it was believed that this was, in fact, a theory of everything, a theory that could describe our whole universe. But there were some problems with it. First, it had too many dimensions, as it ran away from our typical perception of a four-dimensional universe in which three dimensions are spatial and one dimension is for time, and it entered a 10-dimensional one, in which six of the extra dimensions are actually so curled up that you can't really see them. Second, there were too many string theories and each of them allowed different kinds of strings with different functionalities alongside with an extra 11-dimensional supergravity theory. So the question is, how do we connect them? T, S, and U dualities, which are mathematical relations between two different theories, were the answer. For example, a theory A describing strings with a radius r in an imaginary spacetime is equivalent to a theory B which describes strings with a radius of 1 above r in a completely different spacetime. According to T-duality, these theories are identical in the sense that the observable quantities in one are identified with the observable quantities of the other. One day, this man called Edward Witten realized that all these theories were identical by using these dualities. And so he created an 11-dimensional universe, adding an extra dimension to the string theory, and also predicted the possible existence of 2 and 5-dimensional branes. Branes are physical objects which generalize the notion of a point particle in higher dimension. For example, a point is a brane of dimension 0, a string is a brane of dimension 1, and according to Edward Witten, the three-dimensional branes were similar to sheets flying around in space. As this theory is still very young, physicists have few idea about the physical phenomena that it describes, but it is believed by many of them to be the true theory of everything. Also, it is not known the true meaning of the M in M theory. Is it mystery, membrane, matrix? Regardless of that, this theory is definitely an active area of research in today's theoretical physics. Thank you for watching and see you next time.